So next is on the virtual reality. Okay, this is quite interesting field in that one. Okay, what is virtual reality? What is the world called virtual reality? Virtual reality is something like virtual. Okay, it is something virtually present in the world. Reality is the real world. Virtual is something like you create the things. Okay, for example, virtual reality is example like if I am here, I'll be explaining with the physical example. I am here, but due to this COVID situation, what happens over here is like I want to go for a shopping, but I want the exact feel of going into a mall, okay, and getting the items over there and taking it up, seeing the complete future of it, and I want to buy it out in that one. So that powers comes out in the virtual reality. Virtual reality, it can be used in like you want to wear a complete head mounted display in that one. Okay, so once you wear a completely head mounted display, we can project you whatever the world you want to do it out. For example, I'm in Chennai. Okay, I'm in Bhopal over here. I want to go to Chennai over here. So I can put up some virtual reality mounted glasses. Okay, and I can able to project it like over there. So it can be used in anywhere, any scenarios in that one. For example, I'll say the use cases of this virtual reality. I said like we were talking about the shopping things. Okay, you wear a virtual reality headset. You want to feel it like you want to go for a mall. Okay, you just go into the mall. You wear a headset, something like over here. You can able to see this image, right? Like this will be there. Okay, you will be wearing a headset, but we want to make sure like the environment should be completely empty in that one. If it is not empty, what happens is like it hurts you in doing the things in that one. So what we do is like you wear a headset. Okay, we can navigate to wherever you want to go. You can walk around. You can feel. You can't feel around. Okay, there is a two things is there in that one. How it virtual reality is like it has been used is like it can be see it fakes up your mind in that one. It says you are not in the real world, you are in the virtual world, but you can able to feel the things in that one. Okay, by using you can't touch it. Okay, but you can feel it like you will be getting immersively immersed in that technology. That is the main future of virtual reality in that one. So what happens over here is like you can go for a shopping. Okay, you can buy the things in that one. Okay, then where we can use this virtual reality, we can again it is open to all. Okay, like open to all in the sense like it can be used in any kind of industries. For example, like if you're from a marketing background, we can use it for marketing background. Okay, you are from a mechanical background, we can use it for mechanical background. If you are from a service based organization, we can use it for service based organizations, that one. So how we can use it out in that one. Okay, so for example, let me say out for where the virtual reality is being used in the world itself. Okay, first, okay, it is used in the US operations in that one, US military operations in that one, where it has been used. Okay, because in military operations, you spend lot of amounts in training the peoples in that one. Okay, where what happens over there is like in training, you'll be spending around like some X number of dollars in that one. Okay, but in using of virtual reality technology, they are completely narrowed down of 60% of the cost has been reduced in this one. Okay, which is a huge cost saving of this one. For example, like everyone knows about PUBG, right? Like wants to play a PUBG in you'll be playing in a phone. You think about you play a PUBG in the virtual reality world in that one, how it will be. So people started training their army soldiers in that virtual world in that one. No wastage of costs, nothing will be there in that one. Next is in the hospitality. Now what happens over here is like most of us know like we doctors requires proper training in that one. So what happens over here is in because the doctors can't play with the real humans in that one, because they doesn't know how to put up injections and so on, so on. So they don't know how to operate these things in that one. So what happens? The medical council has been released like the doctors started using their training for virtual reality in that one. For example, let me say some projects in the doctors is being used in that one. So one is on the you know what is the NPR is like NPR training is like something like if someone faint down in that one, they'll be pressing our chest to do this thing, right? That we can use it in medical fields in that one. Okay, like it is beyond our limit at that point. It's all about our imaginations. So next is on the automobile industry. Automobile industry, they already started using it and they are using it out in that one. So how it has been used in that cases. Okay. So you know, I said about virtual car showrooms, then where we can use it. Movies, how it has been used. Everyone knows about the Lion King. Okay. You know, the Lion King is completely made by the 3D environment. Okay. That set, everything was completely made by Indians. Okay. But it has been, the file will be reviewed from the US or UK, the abroad sides in that one. So they can't able to come up and they fly. They can able to see the environments in that one. You can say we can send the file, right? Some files are been huge of data in that one. You can't simply transfer the file, investing the time in that one. So what happened is some of the company gave a solution using this virtual reality technologies with multiplayer options in that one. So what happens is one environment will be seeing by all over the countries, and they'll giving you the feedbacks in the sense like if I don't like that lion character's eyes in that one, they can change the eyes in that one. So they started creating a template out of it in that. And obviously gaming, it is one of the biggest trend changes, what you call it out on that one. Games, you know, the PS Vita, I mean PS, they are started using it. I mean the PUBG is planning for in VR in that. Okay, so like Free Fire. Okay, so everyone is started moving on to this one. Okay, what about this media peoples in that one? So yes, media peoples also started moving it out. I'll say you one example which I worked on the project called for the media persons in that one. Okay, so everyone watches IPL 2020 or football, right? So what happens over there is like you think about like I'm sitting in a home, but in virtually I'll be in front of a live stadium. Sorry, live match in virtual reality. Okay, so for example, if I want to see the cricket match in front of Dhoni, okay, I can navigate over there. I can go in front of Dhoni. I can see in that one. Okay, I want to see it from the bowler's point of perspective. What I'll do is I can navigate, I can go over there in that one. Okay, and you want to see it in the audience perspective in that. I can move wherever in the ground in that cases, because it's completely 360-degree environment where you can navigate it. You can say, sir, simply, so there is a YouTube 360-degree video, right? So there is a difference between 360-degree video and virtual reality content in that one. So 360-degree videos, what happens over there is you can see the environments in 360-degree, but you can't able to immersively get field out of it in that. That is the difference out of it. For example, if you want to go to the other areas in that one, for example, I said like I want to go in front of the umpire's perspective, I can able to navigate, I can go. But in 360-degree videos, you can't able to go. That is the difference between a 360-degree video and virtual reality content in that one. So that is a difference in that one. So what happens is like I worked on in that project. So why it is not yet been published in that one? So as I said, it is a live match. So what happens over there is we need lots of 3D data to be sent to that virtual reality content. For sending the data, we need high-speed internet connections in that one. Right now, we are in 4G technology. Okay, if we move out to 5G technology, trust me, that the entire world is going to change it out. Not a complete world will be changing into complete technologies in that one. Okay, because the data can be sent within a minute and we can see whatever the things we want to do it out of that one. So that is the thing. So I'm waiting for the 5G to release that project in that one. So the project is done. Okay, just waiting for the 5G to release, because you can say that Geo Fiber has been released in that one. It is 1000 Mbps speed. That is not giving us a proper feeling in that one. Okay, in virtual reality, like what are the head mounted displays, what we use it out? Okay, so there is something called, you will be hearing about Google Cardboard. Okay, so what is Google Cardboard? As I said earlier, okay, the 360 degrees videos can be immersively be able to see it out. Okay, that is called where the Google Cardboard can be used, because you can't interact with anyone with anything in that one. Okay, so that is one thing, Google Cardboard, where we can use it out. Okay, next is on the Samsung Gear VR. Samsung Gear VR, we have something powered with controllers. One joystick will be there in that one. Most of the high-end users of Samsung's must be aware about it in that one. So where we can use it, like see, you can also build it, but the quality, okay, you can't get that much graphics quality which is there in the system in that one. So it limits up to your phone batteries in that one. So difference between Google Cardboard and Gear VR is where you can interact the things, but it limits to the graphical performance in that one. Okay, because now right now, see, if you are you play PUBG or Free Fire in that one, people say PUBG. Why it is the reason in that one? It is all because of the graphics. Okay, you think about a phone graphics with a gaming PC graphics in that one. So which will be like more these things in that one. So it will be like more effective in that cases. That's how it works in that one. Okay, so comparison of Gear VR in that one is that one. Okay, next is on the Oculus Rift. What is Oculus Rift? Okay, it is one of the devices which has been used in the real world in that cases. For example, like Oculus Rift is which takes the supports from the graphics card off from your system, and it builds up your applications in that one. Okay, so in and that also what happens over there is some restrictions over here. You can't move within 2 meters only, you can able to move it out. Okay, that is one problem in that one. So next what happens is, next people started giving us solutions for moving out for like a square feet of 600 square feet. I want to move it out and I want to experience the things. That is called STC Vive. Okay, so these are the devices which we use it out most frequently in that cases. Okay, and now people started using wireless technologies, because wired it is like so many things are it's coming up in that one. Okay, so there is a problem over there in that cases. Next, hope you guys understand what is virtual reality in that cases. What is mixed reality? Okay, anyone knows about it? What is mixed reality? You know what is mixed? Mixed is nothing but you mix up two technologies. For example, okay, how AR works is it's completely on the phone, but you will have interactions in that one. But how VR works it out in that one? Okay, it has the immersive feeling of it. So AR works in the phone, VR works in the immersive technology. You wear something on your head mounted HMDs, what we call it out in that one. Okay, so what happens over there is you mix up both the technologies in that one. Okay, for example, you wear a glass with the camera, okay, projecting on that screen in that one, in your glass itself. Like you see in Iron Man, they'll put up something called like it'll be coming all around in the air, right? That is called virtual reality technology. I mean, that is called mixed reality technology. But what Iron Man is using it out is in an editing format, but in real time you wear a headsets. Okay, for example, like you think about like you are wearing a specs. Okay, it has a small mounted display in that one. For example, like I said about in virtual and augmented reality, you want to navigate, you want to go from one place to other places in that one. How will you go out of that one? So I want to get the immersive feeling, plus I want to use this completely technology, AR technology in that one. So what happens over there is you are mixing up two technology, and you are wearing a glass, it navigates through your glasses in that one. Okay, yeah, everyone heard about Apple is making a glass, Google Google is making a glass in that one. How it comes it out of that one? But what is the real headsets what we have it out in that one? So what are the applications where we use it out in that one? Okay, you mix up the technologies, right, where we can use it out in that one. For example, like I'll say what Apple is working on. Apple is working on the Apple glasses, right? So what are the things is there? You wear a glass, it has a display. What are the features you're seeing in the phone? It can be projected in your glasses. That is something which is beyond our imaginations in that one. For example, you want to go to any of the fields in that one. For example, you want to see in front of you the Taj Mahal, it can project your Taj Mahal in that one. Okay, in front of your eyes. But it's all about these things. Okay, okay, where it can be used. Okay, there is something, if I wear a mixed reality headsets, okay, there is something, your ID card is there. Okay, if I scan your ID card, it will say what time you are coming in, what time you are going out. Okay, what is your attendance percentage? For example, if it is for college students, like what is your skill sets, what is your so and so in that one. So you mix up the technologies in that cases. That is called mixed reality in that one. Okay, so as I said, equipments. Okay, you know, right, what are the things what we are using it out is like completely on mobiles, tablets. Okay, in mobiles we are using like iPhones, Android, so many things is there in that one. Okay, equipment used for, as I said, like Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, I said earlier in that one. Okay, So I said Google Cardboard, Samsung Gear VR. Okay. So equipments used for this mixed reality is something like Microsoft HoloLens and Magic Leap is there in that one, which is there in the right now in the market in that one, but it is too costly in that cases. That's what we are using it especially for the project purposes. You can ask me one question saying like, so this many projects are there in that one. Okay, why it is not there in the market? Okay, because see, this field is completely about the confidential data in that one, because every company creates their projects for their purposes only. They will not release it for their commercial users in that one. For example, how Snapchat is being used, how Paytm is being used in that one. Okay, so these are the things. As I said, these are the applications which I already discussed about you in that one. Okay, applications vary. Okay, one of the applications I forgot to mention is about the virtual theme parks in that one. Okay, you know what is virtual theme parks? Okay, every kids likes to go to the theme park, but right now the situation is worst. Okay, Dubai, some of the companies, they are mostly into the virtual theme parks in that one. So you wear a headset, VR headset. Okay, it will give you the feeling of a complete immersive feeling of the virtual theme parks in that one. If you want to go for a ride, you get into that one, you sit in a chair, it will make you feel like that in that one. So which the Dubai company is working on in that one. I said about healthcare, I said about manufacturing industries, tourism, robotic surgeries, and everything we were using it out in that one. Okay, so now we were going to talking about the industries, how this is being evolved in that one. See, according to the stats, we are expected market is like in 22. Previously, it was 209. I mean, see, it is like you can see the jump of 2019 to 2022. It is like 120%. It will be increasing only. It is not going to decrease in that world. Okay, the market shares and everything in that one, because everything is going to be virtual and other things in that one. Okay, so like we are hoping around 209 billion US dollars comparatively in back on 2018 of 27 billion dollars in that one. Okay, so next, like the growth of the technology is like see, this all are the Google stats of data. Okay, but you see the field. Okay, it is widely growing out in that one. You can read the slide in that one. See the growing of how it has been growing. It is not growing in, it's not 1%, 2%, 3%. It's going in 100% of the things in that one. In 2025, if the technology is completely going to change it in that one. For example, how Geo changed our internet usages, right? Similarly, if 5G release it out, already we are in advanced level of it. Okay, if 5G release it out, complete entire, like Geo changed us using of 1 GB per 1 GB 1 month, right? Like now we are using 1 GB 1 day. Okay, it's going right now. It is being expected to change complete world out of it in that one. So that's how it was there. That who can do this kind of courses in that one? See, for this course, it is completely, it's quite, people should understand the programming knowledge of it. Like what you call it as OOPS concept in that one, object oriented programming, what we call it out in that one. Anyone who is interested out, they can able to do this courses in that one. It is completely, it's about the creative things in that side of it. Okay, if they are having a programming knowledge, it is well and added advantages for them in that one. Okay, if you are thinking like I completed BE, what I'm going to do next in that one, so they can able to pursue it. Is if you have completed BE, it is an advantage in that one. If you're not, if you complete, it is like any stream with anything, but only condition is you want to have a creative knowledge out of it. You want to have more creative knowledge in this one. That is the only thing, only condition we have it out in that one. It is like not for, it is not limited for these people should learn in that one. It is not limited to like that. The person who have a creative thinking or creative knowledge in that, who like definitely they can do the screen in that one. So what are the companies who's recurring for this kind of things in that one? You take any company. Okay, these are the companies. Okay, I didn't put up just by googling it out in that one. These are the you name any company, I can say what are the projects they are working on. Okay, so that is the thing where this companies are required in that one. You can you name any company, I can say which projects are working on. How you can say is like my juniors, my sub juniors, the people who trained who I trained them, they are working in this kind of companies in that one. So That's the thing I put up in that one. So next, the career opportunities. Okay, you will say, for example, if it is an IT, if it's a coding guy, they'll say a developer in that one. What name we'll give it out for this kind of career things in that one? So we have AR VR artist. Artist is something like a kind of 3D modelers. Okay, so how to model a like using of software called Maya, something like that in the environment. AR VR designer is how you want your application should look like in that one. Okay, that is called AR VR designer in that one. UX designers for especially for AR VR. See, AR VR. See, you see a website. Okay, you can put up in the pixels in that one. But in AR VR, it completely will be in the real world or the virtual world where you want to put up that one. Okay, that UI button, so on, so in that cases in that one. AR VR simulations engineer. Okay, for this, quite tricky in that one. So if you're going for an automotive field, okay, you should know at least a basic out of it. Okay, anyhow, they'll be giving the for example, if you're going for a medical field, you should know about the medical field in that one. Don't worry about it. The doctors or anyone, the engineers, okay, doctors or engineers, they'll guide you how it works it out in that one. So based on their inputs, you need to work with them. Okay, how it can be use of this technology, how we can use these things in that one. AR VR is game artist, like they use it for game purposes in that one. It's completely purely gaming in that one. Unity 3D programmer. Okay, yeah, 3D program. See, if you learn Unity, okay, you can go into any field in that one. For example, with the use of Unity, you can build games, you can build applications in the sense like Android and iOS is in that one. Okay, and so it is not limited with one thing in that one. But see, Unity 3D programmer can able to develop an application also, and he can do the game also. But an application designer can't able to do this this kind of works in that one. AR VR engineer, it is like similarly common in that one. So for example, if anyone goes in the engineering field, something like that, they'll be going it out in that one. AR VR architect, if you're going in the architecture field in that one, you will go. So VR creative head is something like you will be going in a lead position. So right now, this field is like completely creative mindsets who's having it out. Okay, they'll be quickly becoming a creative lead in that cases.